Hey, it's the motivational coach and speaker, James Lambert. I went from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive manner. So, in this video, I really wanted to share with you today's good news, I guess. I've just returned from a tremendous motivational workshop I conducted, and this was to a team of fairly local GPs and nurses and so on in this medical centre. And it was an absolute honour and a privilege, as always, to not only get what I to do what I do for a living, but to see new faces. This crowd was new to me, and just it was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The motivational talk went down really, really well. Got some incredible feedback I shall be using as testimonials, and wonderful, wonderful time. But I was reminded, I really, really implore you to again dust off those dreams. You might have put it on the shelf for years now. They'll be there, they'll still be there, maybe dusty, but those long forgotten dreams, or the things, maybe the dreams or the ideas you've put on hold, maybe a family has got in the way, not in a negative way, but life has a way of taking over. But if you have got something, it could be just to put a book out there. You can put an ebook out very easily indeed now. You could have a piece of music you want to just bring to light. And it's not about selling millions of copies. But what I really want to encourage you is put your voice, make your voice be heard. Because I realised for the longest time, even when I was beginning to become a more positive person, I had lots of ideas for videos and books I just kept hidden. I didn't believe in myself enough. But the thing is, you've got to really not worry about what people may think. You see, everyone's got opinions. Everyone's got opinions. They're like mouths. Everyone's got one. What matters is what you think about yourself. And I was just reminded again, talking to these incredible people. I mean, just live now. Live flat out. Live fully. Go for it. You have got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose. People following their heart is what it's really about. And yes, does that mean that you don't have to be able? Does that mean you don't have to be practical in the meantime to facilitate the dream by doing something that, yes, your heart is not entirely on fire on, to pay some of the bills? That's fine. That's fine. If it helps facilitate your craft and gives you the time and the space and the safety of a place to live in order to write in your spare time or to put music out, do that by all means. But don't just fully give up. Just don't, whatever it is, in your heart, you have something that you want to do and you came here to do. And I just think, don't worry about the money. Too many people, that's an excuse. If you like playing a musical instrument, do it because it makes you happy, not because you need a million people to say that you're great. I just really feel if more of us were to follow our heart and just be more positive in general, it's going to be a tremendous place to live. And I was reminded, as I say, talking to these wonderful, wonderful doctors and nurses, and it was easy for me to tell them how valuable I believe their work to be. And it was interesting actually to know the correlations between their work and my work as a motivational speaker, because we realised that we're both purveyors of hope. We offer hope and encouragement to those that we have the privilege of serving. Many clients come to them at their wits' end, very much like me sometimes in my role as a coach or a mentor. But literally, they could be obese or anorexic, or they could be suffering mental exhaustion, and they are coming to the doctor in need of hope. And the doctor offers them a way forward. So he or she gives them hope. And it's a beautiful, beautiful quality. And we were talking about motivation and talking about one's attitude and how that, of course, helps. And it was just amazing, particularly the doctor, the chap who invited me. My goodness, he has an incredible story of his own to share. And hopefully he will do so one day. But it just reminded me of the real privilege we've got, particularly in these Western countries, whether you live, whether it be in Europe or the USA, United Kingdom, the real privilege we've got. And sometimes we take things for granted, and we're not grateful enough. We don't express enough gratitude. And we think we're hard done by if we miss a coffee break, where people would just like a cup of coffee in some of these other countries. And yes, I know it's all relative, but by Jove, he reminded me of a very strong work ethic. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about that immigrant hustle. And I encourage you, if you think you're hard done by, just get a bit of perspective on it, because we could all be doing more to make this world a much better, more beautiful, encouraging place for us all to live in. So, I hope I've managed to transmit a bit of my excitement to you. I had a cracking afternoon, went really well, wonderful. Just wanted to share that with everyone and to encourage you in whatever goals you set yourself. They can happen. They can happen precisely because you can see it here first. Yes, by all means make a plan, but take daily action, no matter how small. A journey of 1,000 miles, it really does start and gets done one step at a time. So start today. Start today, whatever it is you want to bring to the world, whatever it is, to your family, your loved ones, to yourself. Start today. As always, you are unstoppable, and I believe in you.